The last few weeks have confirmed what many Trump supporters and conservatives have been saying for years now. The far left wing of the Democratic Party along with their allies in the media are overtly trying to sow racial division for political gain. In less than a month, we had two huge national stories that were centered around a false racial narrative put forward by the left-wing media. The first was the case of the Covington High School students that were wrongly portrayed as racist bullies by virtually every mainstream media outlet, only to have the story completely exposed as a fake. And not only was it fake, it turns out the facts were the exact opposite of what the mainstream media was portraying. The boys were the ones being bullied, not the other way around. Next, we have the fake racial attack of actor Jussie Smollett. When news of the story first broke, mainstream media outlets were quick to cover the story and use it as proof that in Trump's America racism has reached new levels. Far-left politicians even got into the mix. From Nancy Pelosi to Cory Booker, many Democrats put out tweets calling the attack a modern-day lynching despite the fact that there was no evidence yet and Smollett's story was starting to fall apart. But as you know by now, the story of Jussie Smollett's attack did fall apart. Police now say that he paid two Nigerian friends to stage the whole attack. It was all a con job. But the question is, why were the media and those on the far left so quick to jump on these stories in an attempt to paint Trump supporters as racist? The reason is because that's the only tactic that progressives have left to try to keep their voting base from looking for an alternative. At this point, the progressive platform offers nothing of value to everyday Americans. It offers something to people who want to come to America illegally, that's for sure. But for everyday working Americans, their platform and message offers nothing of value. So in response, their only hope to keep voters from looking into switching parties is to constantly paint the other side as a racist, homophobic, and every other hateful name in the book. Their tactics have become so overt that now there is no doubt what their true motives are. Progressives have no choice now but to constantly try to portray everything Trump, conservatives, or Republicans do as a racist. Progressives are terrified that their voting base will actually take an honest look at what conservatives have to offer. It's like if someone ran a restaurant in town and a new establishment opened up next door. The owner of the old restaurant would make up all kinds of fake stories about the new restaurant. He would say the new restaurant has rats, roaches, serves rotten food, etc. The whole reason is because he doesn't want you to actually go inside and see for yourself that this new restaurant may actually be better. He feels that instead of improving his own restaurant, he'll just try to prevent his customers from trying anything new by using lies and fake stories. That's exactly what progressives and the far-left controlled media are doing. They know they lose on ideas and platform, so they have to scare their voters to never even consider an alternative. This is why when you see a traditional Democratic voter decide to leave the party, they are attacked by Democrats. They are called a traitor, and of course, a racist. A perfect example is musician Kanye West. As soon as he spoke out publicly about questioning his allegiance to the Democratic Party, he was called everything from an Uncle Tom to mentally unstable by his former friends in the Democratic elite establishment. But sadly, I don't think we have seen the end of this disgusting smear campaign by progressives to paint anyone who questions their motives as racist. But at least they are being exposed. Day by day, more and more people are seeing through their empty rhetoric and hateful smears.